if someone's cheating, the first thing they're going to do is start guarding their phone with their life. They're not going to let you have access to it. It's going to be on silent. It's always going to be tucked away. In some cases, they're even going to be sleeping with it.
Of course.
Take it to the bathroom with them and all that stuff.
As far as you are concerned, the phone doesn't exist because it's always guarded.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
they want to protect it. They don't want to be seen with it.
Okay, so if you saw this behavior in your husband, and after years of being with him, where he's just leaving his phone laying around,
Right.
now all of a sudden he starts behaving that way, what would you think?
Of course, something is going on. Like,
something-
why?
yeah.
Why is he doing this?
Right.
He wasn't doing this a month ago.
That's right.
So what's going on? And in addition to that, he changes his clothes.
I was going to say
he
that.
gets a
Yeah.
haircut.
That's right. That's a dead giveaway. Someone changes their wardrobe, maybe a haircut, maybe they get a tattoo,
Yes.
anything at all to change their physical appearance. Now,
Yes.
this is the problem with people. They often rationalize that behavior, and I tell them that they shouldn't. You should go right to try to find out what's going on, and the answers are in that phone.
Follow your gut.
Yeah. So I tell people, more and more people are starting to turn to ProSpy, the OTA apps from ProSpy.app. And you were dealing with a situation. Now, if you had ProSpy, if you knew about ProSpy back then, wouldn't it have helped you?
Oh, absolutely. My husband cheated on me probably for 4 years, and I had no idea because I trusted. But that's the problem. I never saw the signs because I didn't know the signs.
Right. Because
Yes.
you didn't watch this show. I don't think
Exactly.
we weren't around 7-8 years ago when you were dealing with that. But the OTA apps from ProSpy. So first of all, somebody's going to be using some sort of we'll say concealment app, some sort of app that they think guards everything that they do. They think if they delete the text messages, they're gone.
Right.
They think if everything is encrypted, it can't be read.
Right.
But that's not the case.
Right.
I mean, but this is do you know how these things work when like WhatsApp? You ever use WhatsApp?
Yeah, of course. And I believe that if I delete a text message there, it's gone forever.
Yeah, no, it's not. And that you believe what most people believe, but it's not. And this is where the OTA apps from ProSpy.app really come into play, because most people think exactly what you do. So if someone is cheating and they're deleting their text messages, someone can absolutely get those. If you're using ProSpy.app, you'd be able to get those deleted text messages from WhatsApp.
But not
Signal.
your own. Obviously, you need a tool to do that.
Yeah, you do, and that's where the OTA apps that are offered in ProSpy come in, because these things, you download them to your phone, you enter the phone number, and then it makes a remote connection over the internet with that other phone.
Right.
So you don't need to have the phone, be anywhere near it. And most people who use ProSpy said the other person never knew what was going on.
And you know what?
Never.
This is the best thing, because I remember doing this. And you imagine that if you have the phone in your hands, you'll be able to go through it and you'll find anything in a minute.
No, because everything's hidden. They hide everything.
They know.
And that's why the ProSpy apps are so much better, because they identify the text messages faster than you ever could.
Right.
They take instantaneous and continuous screenshots of everything that appears on that phone. So even the WhatsApp messages that they think are deleted or encrypted, that doesn't make a difference. Everything can be gathered simply by using ProSpy, and that's why more and more people are turning to it.
Absolutely. And I wish I had it back then, but I have it now.
Yeah.